Hello and welcome back to Bute Road, and thank you very much for joining me on a very special day. It's 4 weeks today, the 8th of August, no it's not, it's the 8th of September today, and on the 8th of August was the day that I actually first started going to get the wood to build the baseboards and do the bits and pieces for this layout. The reason it's going to be a special day is that today I'm actually going to have a running session. We're going to play trains, we're going to run some locos, we're going to run some stock. I've started unboxing, and some of the stock is already in the sidings ready. I'm going to put the lifting flap down in a moment, but I've got some more ballast wagons to unload yet, some sea cows and that sort of thing. The storage rows there in the centre are filled up. There's a 66 waiting to come out there with some CDAs, so that'll be coming out shortly. And well, let's have a running session today, so hope you enjoy this video. Just before we get into running the trains were actually run and the video was shot on Wednesday. Today is Thursday, and what I've done since then, this morning, I've actually put some wires in for a signal that's going to go on the end here. So once it comes over the lift out, or the lift up section, and just before where it goes into the tunnel mouth, there's going to be a signal. Now, to power the signal, I've had to bring some wires across underneath the lifting section. Bear with me. Underneath the lifting section, which I've done through the back here, so those wires come down. But what I've also decided to do at the same time is do away with that little switch that I had that was giving the track power. I've put in a 7-way terminal block here, and now I've got a little plug that goes in there. So the bottom 3 wires will feed the signal, the next 2, the red and the blue, will feed the power to the section here, and the top blue and brown there are linked up in there to connect up to power the bus bar. So it's doing the same job as the little button was doing under here, but it's now plug and play instead. As I say, I'm not doing it because I have problems with the button. I'm doing it purely because the whole lot running through for the signal, it makes more sense to put the whole lot into one block and do the whole lot in one go. So that's one little change that I've done since the running was filmed yesterday. Now let's get on and enjoy the running. Okay, we're going to start off with 66040, and it's leaving the yard at Bute Road, and going to go out onto the up main, ready for going off down to Foy Docks. Crossing what will be the estuary. And round about the point where it is now, it'll be entering the tunnel, which will be the start of the fiddle yard. And now we've got 37704 just crossing the estuary, with a nice rake of the silver bullets. The noise you can hear in the background is a 70 coming around, and that's got a ballast working on it. And the 37 is coming in through the yard, so that will coming around, and that's going down the clay branch. With the J&As, I've actually fitted Fleischmann couplings between the rakes there, so the buffers are quite close, and it gives a far better effect. There's KD couplings on either end of the rakes, so they'll couple up to locos without any problems. So 66702 coming through with a freight cargo wagons with a silver bullet on the back, and there's a VGA in the mix as well. The loco's lined up more or less the same as we used to see it, or still do see it easily, which is what I was looking for. I'm just waiting for the 60044 to come out from the yard, and that's got a rake of OCAs and turbots on. So just to interrupt the running for a moment, I've got a few Hornby sea cows, and because I want to use NEM pockets, I've ordered a couple of packs of NEM converters from West Hill Wagon Works. They're a bit slow coming through, but that may be not their fault. Ordered them on eBay, and it's a simple replacement. You take out the little screw, and then you give take the coupling off of there, and you give the coupling about a 1/4 inch turn, and that takes the little piece out from the end, and then you can simply drop the NEM coupling. Simply, he says, having not done this before, I'm seeing how it goes. Yep, so we drop the new coupling on there and put the washer back onto the screw, and then we have an NEM pocket, so I can use my KD couplings. I think on these I'm actually going to be using some Roco couplings that I've got. They're a close coupling, and also they're a nicer looking coupling than a standard Hornby one. I'm struggling with this, but you get the idea. So we'll see what they come out like once it's done. It's only me struggling to get the screw lined up. So there we go, I've fitted it now, and that's a standard Hornby coupling, and that's the replacement coupling in there. So it's just a case of taking this one off. As I say, you just twist it to get that little piece at the end, and that's ready now for an NEM coupling to go in. And there we have it, fitted to a pair of Hornby sea cows. I may actually exchange them for KDs, because I think I'd get the buffers a bit closer than that. But on the tightest curve, you've got a massive great gap between the buffers, which this is about just over a 24-inch radius curve. And as you can see, there's still a big gap between the buffers. But let's get back to running some trains now. And coming through now we have Colas 37521 with a engineer's train. It's a mixture of Hornby and Bachmann sea cows, and hence I've changed the couplings on the Hornby ones, and that now makes up a nice little train of engineer's stock. We'll have to weather that shark down a bit. That one's coming into the yard. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed that running session. I certainly have. The first running session here on Bute Road, so it's a start. Usual thing with me, far too much stock on the layout, but then some of it will come off and go into boxes and that sort of thing. I've still got some more bits down there to unbox. Most of those boxes are empty, but there's a few bits and pieces like clams and rods that are for the earlier period and EWS stuff. There'll be a few more wagons to go into the virtual quarry yard, and I've got probably enough locos now, but never say never. There may be some more arriving. One never knows. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you've enjoyed this first little running session, and hopefully once we get some scenics done, there'll be a lot more running sessions like this to come. So thank you once again for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon in the next video. We should be doing some more work on the layout in the next video. Well, we will be. So thanks again for watching. Bye.